Welcome to Psychic Insights, where pop culture meets higher consciousness and the tea is always a little bit mystical. I'm Robin Richardson, your psychic girlfriend, and around here we don't just watch the drama unfold. We read the energy behind it, whether it's celebrity scandals, reality TV, chaos, or true crime with a twist. I'm tuning in to bring you the intuitive scoop the headlines miss. So buckle up, because your aura's about to get entertained. Hello, Golden Bachelor fans. It's your psychic girlfriend, Robin Richardson, and I'm back from vacation, and I am catching up. So, episode 1 has dropped, and I'm sure there's another one because it's Tuesday following week. I haven't watched that one yet. So, it was a lot. We had sparkle, speeches, full on Cinderella energy, but let's get real here. The women were opening up, they were sharing their truths, and Mel, well, he wasn't giving us much beyond charm and an apology, and so let's talk about it. The Cinderella theme and the fairy tale ending edit is heavy. Ball gowns, diamonds, and the big slipper moment. Cheryl got the pretty woman glow up. And yes, it's dreamy TV. But here's the danger. When you buy into the fairy tale too fast, you stop asking real questions like, does this man actually fit in my life? That's where people get lost, especially on this show. We've already got Carol and Cindy and even Mel himself talking about being all in after night 1. Y'all, this is episode 1. When the women start saying, I'm all in, this early, it doesn't read as devotion. It reads desperation. And desperation isn't a foundation for love. I should know. Then we got Nicole at the pool party. Nicole went bold. Pool party kiss, staking her claim, that's my husband vibe. And while passion matters, early physical chemistry can create false intimacy. It feels like connection, but it's really adrenaline. And that's a fast burn, and it could fade just as fast. Now, I really liked Peg. I respect that she was upfront. There are a couple women that were upfront about what they want. They know what they want. She's not afraid to say it. And Mel's response to Peg, a little jokey deflection, basically, that's not me, Peg. Peg has the strength to keep testing if he is serious, but that mismatch could become a problem for her later. Like Peg, I've already told you, it's not him. But I like Peg, so I'm rooting for Peg. All right, my OG picks, well, I got to own this because I came into the episode with my draft picks. Nicole, Robin, Susie, Carla, Lisa, and Tracy. By the end of the night, brutal. Susie, Carla, Lisa, and Tracy were eliminated. Well, that leaves me with just Nicole and Robin, and I'm still standing in my OG lineup a little bit. But that's why first impressions are tricky. Someone shines in the limo or in the casting photos is what I was looking at. But the first rose ceremony will humble your list real quick. So we started with 23 women, and by the end of the night, 2 rose ceremonies. We're down to 13, and here's who's still standing. Jerry, who scored the first impression rose. Peg, Nicole, Cindy, Cheryl, Debbie, Carol, Roxanne, Monica P, Monica B, Robin, Amy, and Terry. So, yeah. My new top 5 is Cheryl, Debbie, Nicole, Cindy, and Peg. And if I had to call it now, I see Cindy and Nicole in the finale. But Cindy brings the calmness and the steadiness, and Nicole brings the fire and passion. So it's stability versus spark. Now, I did a little look-see at Mel's human design because he did mention his birth date, not his time. But let's add a little depth to this episode, shall we? Mel's a projector in human design with self-projected authority and a 4-1 profile. So what does that mean? He's not built to chase. He's built to be recognized and invited. And he makes his best decisions by talking them out loud. If the woman he's with listens and reflects back to him, he'll know it's true. So who from the cast matches him best? Well, Cindy, she's steady, grounded, and calm. She feels like oxygen for him. She won't rush. She'll see him, and that's a big deal for projector. I kind of worry about her, but, let's just go with it, all right? This is their journey, not mine. All right. Debbie, warm, family-centered energy. She could give the consistent recognition he needs. I think she's a sleeper pick. Nicole, she's magnetic. She's got spark, but she's risky. If she pushes too fast, it'll trigger his bitterness, and she'd have to slow down for this to last. Now, Peg, I love her clarity, but she's too sharp with it. He'll retreat. If she balances truth with listening, it could be powerful. So based on his design, Cindy is the best fit. Debbie could be a surprise, and Nicole is chemistry, but chaos, and we've got Peg, the wild card. Here's my takeaways with this fairy tale bullshit. Frankly, we're over 60. Come on. Do we want the fairy tale? Do we think that the fairy tale is real? Come on, we've had some life. But fairy tales fade and foundations stay. And these women should be building foundations, but maybe there's just not time for that. Heat doesn't equal depth. Passion isn't intimacy. We heard this from Mel, that is, when he was playing the game with, I can't remember who. They both picked passion. Clarity saves time. Honesty matters. Watch who listens when Mel talks. The right woman will reflect back. So that's episode 1, and the women are already showing up with depth and vulnerability. Mel, not so much. So I'm looking forward to episode 2. If he doesn't start opening up, this could turn into a fairy tale built on glitter instead of truth. But for now, my bet's on Cindy and Nicole to go the distance, and we'll see if Mel chooses spark, stability, or surprise. Now, remember, this show's already been filmed. I'm not looking at the spoilers. I'm kind of going with kind of a perspective, I think, of what's healthy for him. But, it's not my life. But I hope you enjoyed my take on it, and I will see you in the next one.